Okay, this video is about distinguishing the difference between something called mass and something called weight. Okay, so we're going to talk about mass and we're going to talk about weight and what the difference is between the two. Okay, the first thing we want to distinguish is that mass determines or is the amount of matter in an object. It's how much stuff is in an object. We use the word stuff. How much stuff is in that object? Whereas weight is the gravitational pull on an object, and that is dictated by the object or the planet that the object is on. For example, it's the gravitational pull of the Earth that determines your weight. Mass is measured with a balance. This is a balance right here. Whereas weight is measured with a spring scale right here. And you can see with a spring scale there, well, you can't see it, but here's a spring scale. There is a little spring down here. Right here, there's a spring in there. And that spring is elongates when the object is hooked on the bottom here and is pulled down by the earth. So this spring is pulled, and then we can read the weight on the side here in newtons. Okay. Mass is definitely not affected by gravity. Gravity has no effect on mass. However, weight is greatly affected by gravity. The gravitational pull on Earth is 9.8 meters per second squared. That is how much of a pull that people have standing on the surface of Earth. Moon is a little bit different. It's much less than that. Okay? Mass is certainly related to inertia. The greater the mass, the greater the inertia. However, weight is more related to gravity than it is anything. I would have a different weight on the moon than I would on Earth. I would have a different weight on Mars than I would Jupiter, and so forth. Mass, is measured in something called kilograms in the metric system or pounds in the English system. Whereas weight is measured in what we call newtons. And as we learned in Newton's three laws of motion, the first two laws of motion, newtons is a measurement for force. So your weight is a force. Mass does not change with your location. It does not change with location. So in other words, my mass at Sky Academy was the same as my mass at home. Or my mass at Sky Academy was the same as my mass in California. Or wherever you are. However, weight does change. Weight does change with location. And this is going to relate directly to where you are. Are you on the Earth? Are you on the moon? Are you on Jupiter? Are you in space? Where are you? And for the most part, most people will be not leaving Earth for any reason. And so their weight is for the most part going to be fairly consistent. However, if we were to put you on the moon, your weight would be very different. Mass is a scalar quantity, so no direction is not important. No direction. It's not important. However, weight is a vector quantity, which has both magnitude and direction. It's important to note that you are being pulled downward when you stand on the surface of the Earth. Mass cannot be 0 kilograms or 0 pounds. You wouldn't be. However, you can be 0 newtons if you're in space or you're in a free fall. If you are fallen, you jump out of a tree, jump out of a building, you have no weight. However, if you're in space, in a spaceship, you have no weight either. Your weight would be 0 newtons. You can never have 0 kilograms or 0 pounds. That can never be. There's really no calculation for mass. We don't have a calculation for mass. You just measure it with what we call a balance. However, with a weight, the calculation is very simple. Weight is equal to the mass times the gravity. And we're going to delve a little bit further into that. So if you were 45.45 kilograms, which is roughly 100 pounds, times the gravitational pull on Earth, you would have a weight of 445.45 newtons. Mass is not a force. Weight is a force measurement. And we talked about that when we talked about a scalar quantity, and it's measured in newtons. Next slide. This is an important one because we want to show the math on a lot of this. Okay, on Earth, if you had a mass of 10 kilograms, okay, so your mass is 10 kilograms. We know that gravity on Earth is 9.8 meters per second squared. And I believe that is on the unit assessment that you need to know the gravitational pull or the gravitational attraction of Earth on an object. So weight is very simple. W equals M times G. So the mass is 10 kilograms. The weight, gravity is 9.8 meters per second squared. And so our weight on Earth would be 10 times 9.8 or 98 newtons. And that's how the calculation is made. And you can see it's right there, 98 newtons. However, on the moon, it's very different. Let's assume now we take this package and we send it to the moon. Now it's on the moon. The moon is a much smaller body, okay, than the Earth. And so the gravity is going to be very different on the moon. So remember that a larger object will have more gravity than a smaller object. So the mass is still the same on the moon, 10 kilograms. Gravity on the moon is 1.6 meters per second squared. So you can see there's a drastic change in terms of the gravity on the moon compared to the gravity on Earth. And so again, the weight equals mass times gravity. And so the weight of an object is going to be 10 kilograms times 1.6 meters per second squared. And when we do the math, we get 16 newtons. That's a big difference. Now, what I want you to take away from this is notice something. The mass did not change. There was no change in mass, but there was a change in the weight. That is the takeaway. And there are several questions on the unit assessment that talk about this. Now, finally, let's go to the weight of an object. We're going to put this object now, and it's going to be on a spaceship. Okay, and this object's floating in space. Well, the mass of the object is 10 kilograms. And because the object is not on a planet or a moon, it's in space, it has very little gravitational attraction to it because it is in space. It's just floating in space. The gravity is 0 in space. 0 meters per second squared. And so when we do the math again, the weight equals mass times gravity. And so the 10 kilograms is our mass. The gravitational pull is 0 meters per second squared. And that will give us a weight of 0 newtons. And again, let's take a look at that. Mass doesn't change. Weight does change. And the reason the weight changes because gravity changes. Gravity does change. And remember that the gravity of an object, or the gravity of the Earth compared to the moon, compared to space, depends upon how large the object is, will determine, when I say large mass, how large the object is will determine the gravity. So if we look at the Earth, here is Earth. Let's say that's Earth. Earth is a much larger object than the moon. So the Earth would have much more gravity. But if we put in the sun would be very large compared to the Earth. So the Earth exerts gravity here, but the sun exerts gravity on the Earth because the sun is much, much larger than the moon. Excuse me, the Earth. The sun is much, much larger than the Earth. And so when the sun exerts gravity on the Earth revolves around the sun. When the Earth exerts gravity on the moon revolves around the Earth.